Now what do you get if you cross a pig with a bit of a growler, something that puts the willies up you, illegal aliens and kids with black eyes? No, it's not a night out in Burnley, we're at Cannock Chase. Well, good morning. I'm on my way to Cannock Chase. It's now 4:30 in the morning, and the reason I'm up this early and I'm travelling this early is because I'm going to have to go down the M6, and it's a Friday and I think I might get stuck in traffic. So what I've done is I've set off really early in the hope that I'll miss all the traffic and I'll get there in good time and I'll be able to get some really decent filming done, and hopefully not have to rush anything, fingers crossed. Now, the good thing about this today is I've obviously got the camera there for the normal documentaries that I do, and now I've actually got a 360 camera. So you're going to be able to watch it either normally or on 360 or on both. That's entirely up to you. My drive down to Cannock Chase should have taken me about an hour, but that all depended on whether I was going to do my usual trick of getting lost, which I did, but I managed to get there in plenty of time. As you can see, I've now arrived. I parked in one of the car parks. It's obviously lighter than what it was, and when I arrived initially it was pitch black. So what I've done is I've just got my head down for an hour or so, let the light come up so I can start filming, and then later on we'll be back at night time when it's pitch black again, just to see if there is anything about these black-eyed children and werewolves and Slender Man and everything else. But apparently the big one is the black-eyed children, so that's what we'll go with for now. We're now filming on 360 as well, as you can be able to see. If you're watching this on 360, you'll be able to see what's going on in the car. The 360 one won't be as long as the normal video. This is purely down to battery life more than anything else, but you know, I'll try and make it as interesting as I can, because like I've said to you a million times, it's new technology and I'm still learning. So, but fingers crossed, it's going to be good. You know, let's be positive and see what we can do. All right. Now, there's one thing about Cannock Chase, is that its beauty attracts visitors from far and wide. Mountain bikers, climbers, even the alien invasion response team was here. Now that's impressive. Cannock Chase is in the county of Staffordshire and is home to 3,000 acres of land, and is said to have been designated an area of outstanding natural beauty on the 16th September 1958. Now obviously you can see why. Now, as beautiful as the chase is, there's also a more darker side. In the 1960s, Cannock Chase was the focus of one of the largest manhunts ever to hit UK shores, after the bodies of 3 young girls were found murdered in the forest. Since then, people say the place is surrounded by evil, and the amount of paranormal activity in and around the area has spiked with sightings that include, but not limited to, the infamous black-eyed children. As a matter of fact, it's claimed that there's that much happening here, I'm surprised there's any room for trees. Another thing Cannock Chase is known for is the sexual practice of dogging. If you don't know what dogging is, then you need to Google it. It's an English term, so the Americans might have something similar, but it would be called something else. Absolutely disgusting. I think it's absolutely shocking. As far as I know, it's over that direction. One of the other more surreal places is that of the German military cemetery, where the graves of soldiers rest in peace from a time when the world was at war. During the day, Cannock Chase is absolutely gorgeous, with its rolling hills and its lush forests. But at night, is it a different story? So just to prove that I am where I say I am, that's where I came earlier, as you know. None of this standing in a wood near my house and then claiming that I'm in Cannock Chase, because I know it happens. It's quite easy to do. Right, let me turn that off a minute. Right. And turn that round. Right. Now, walking forward. Put this on so we can see. Walking forward into the woods. Seeing, hearing anything yet. By the way, time is now 12 o'clock at night, so it's quite late. So what I'm going to do is go into the woods, see what I can see, if anything. But what I've got to be really careful with is that they have deer and stag around here. So the last thing I want to be doing is startling any of them, because if I do startle them, I think I'll be getting attacked, and I really don't want to do that. So fingers crossed, nothing like that will happen to me. 'Cause I won't be happy. That's what happens when you get Chinese stuff off eBay. Whites are crap. Work for about 5 minutes and then they go off. Do you know what I mean? Now, I don't know if you heard that. That's because there was nothing. Jesus Christ, get a grip, people. While walking around in the dark, my headlamp that I'd bought off eBay decided to fail, and I realised that the camera was struggling to focus, so I needed something a bit more powerful. Good job that I came prepared. and I headed back to the car to pick up something that would do the job. Now, I'm hoping that I'm not going to bump into any deer or anything like that, because this light is quite powerful, as you can see. I'm hoping I'm not blinding you either. I'm trying to give you enough light, probably that's any better for you, but we'll find out when we get back. The good thing about this light is that it's obviously battery powered. It's big, but it's dead light. As you can see, if you're looking on there 360. I'm half expecting to walk into some doggers, I'll be honest with you. It should be interesting if we do. The thing about doing these videos on my own is that I could do with a few extra arms in order to carry things, or this sort of thing happens. Right, well, that's the 360 camera just gone off. Right, I'm going to have to hold it in. Jesus Christ, I'm going to need loads of hands. Anyway, I've had a look round here now, can't see anything, so what we're going to do is jump in the car, go somewhere else, have a look round. But as of the minute, Cannock Chase has not shown me anything, nothing at all. Any forest you go into in the dead of night can be creepy. The wind blowing through the trees, animals walking around out of sight, and the sounds of loose branches falling onto the ground can all sound strange. But mixed together with myths, legends and stories of ghosts can often make people see and hear things that they instantly think is bad. But saying that, who am I to say these stories are not real? Right, as you can see, I'm still here, 2:45 in the morning, still nothing. I've come further onto the side now, I've come well away from the cemetery, so now I'm on the complete opposite side. So what I'm going to do, just walk around slowly, see if we can see anything or hear anything. But as at the minute, as I always say, nothing.
The only thing I do seem to be attracting is flies, moths and stuff like that because of the lights that I've got. But other than that, not a lot. I'm really hoping this 360 camera works, to be fair. Only because it'll be exciting for everybody else as well as for me, because I know that, you know, it'll pull you a lot more into it, because as far as I'm aware, there's only me that does this sort of thing that's actually using one of these, so I'm pretty sure everybody will catch up sooner or later. Now, I'd love to win the woods, but as you can see, it's a bit too much overgrown. I'll end up breaking my neck. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through there at all. Now this is the path that I never even came up today, so sort of like walking blind, so to speak. I don't know where it goes. Could be walking into anything. Now that is what I'm more afraid of. As you can see, I've got some sort of dung there. I don't know whether it's horse dung or whether it's from a deer or a stag. So I've just got to tread very carefully because I really don't want to run into one of them, as lovely animals as they are. They'd be really pissed off if I bumped into them at this time of night. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the cameras off for a bit, have a bit of a sneak round, maybe go somewhere else, because I've been here a little while now and I still haven't seen anything. Now I know it only seems like 5 minutes to you, but obviously because I've cut and edited the videos, I mean, it was about 2:45 when I got here. It's now 3:40, so I have been here quite a while looking round and haven't seen head or tail of anything at all. So I'm going to switch the cameras off and then I'll try and go somewhere else. Okay, see if we can see anything. Still haven't heard anything or seen anything as yet in Britain's most haunted place. Okay, so see you in a bit.
The legend of the black-eyed children seems to have terrified locals for a long time. However, the only evidence we do have of these so-called creatures are some very grainy photos, low-light videos and stories that could revolve around people's imagination.
Right, it's now 5 o'clock in the morning. I seem like I've been here forever. Still not seen anything, not heard anything, not even any animals, which I don't know whether that's weird or not, but I haven't really heard anything apart from the odd bird in that. Really tired now, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go and get my head down, I think, because as it is at the minute, haven't seen head, tail, ghost, nothing at all. Bit disappointed because according to everybody this is like the place to be. Again, I've come again expecting to see something, come across something, and I've come across nothing. So I know I keep looking at this camera and that's a 360 camera, but to both of you I haven't seen anything. So 5 o'clock and I still haven't seen anything at all. Bored. I keep stopping because I'm hoping to hear something, and I'm not hearing Jack, really. Go back this way. I know I keep saying I'm gonna go to sleep or whatever, but I just really want to give it a good go. I want to give it a good chance, because the last thing I want is people saying he wasn't there long enough. Well, I have. I've been here a bloody long time, to be fair. So I've been here all night, as you know. Seen nothing. No Slender Man, no black-eyed children, no ghosts, no werewolves, no UFOs, and whatever else is supposed to be here. Matter of fact, I've heard nothing, seen nothing, and I'm very disappointed. Saying that, like I always say, just because I haven't seen anything, it doesn't mean that there isn't anything. But it seems to be a regular theme, or a recurring theme, that these most haunted places, wherever I go, don't seem to be that active to me. Maybe I'm just unlucky, as usual. But, you know, you can't fault me for trying. So, as far as I'm concerned, this is another chapter closed. Really tired now, because I've been at this all day, as you know. I've given it a real good go. I don't think I could do any more than what I've done. So, all I can say is it's time to sign off. You've been watching Curiosity. I'm Gary J. And remember, do something that scares you. Thanks for watching.
There's no concrete evidence to suggest that anything paranormal is going on within the chase. However, my experience is nothing more than 24 hours in a location that is over 3,000 acres, and it would be wrong for me to suggest that everyone else is lying or mistaken. But I can only go on what has happened on this occasion, which for me was nothing. Anyway, thank you for watching Curiosity, and remember, do something that scares you, and happy Halloween.